All right. Hello. I hope that you can hear me. I haven't figured out how to test my microphone on YouTube yet. However, I'll wait for someone to show up in the chat to let me know whether or not they can hear me. And as soon as I see that, I'll have verification that this is a go. Anyhow, day 9, dealing with the unexpected. Oh my goodness. Dealing with the unexpected. So, what do you do when the unexpected happens? How do you respond? What is your response to the unexpected? Because we can never ever really know how things are going to play out. And I can almost guarantee that it's never ever going to play out exactly the way that I think it is. Ever. So I don't know where I get this wise idea, like, I'm going to plan it all out and it's going to happen exactly like that. Because that never happens. Something else happens. Something so much more amazing happens for real than if what I had planned in my own mind and my limited thinking, if what I had planned had occurred. So sometimes it's just about dancing with the mystery. Dancing with the mystery, dancing with the unknown, dancing with the unexpected. Well, hello, little Miss Lisa. Can you hear me okay? I want to make sure that my microphone's working. So since you're here, give me a thumbs up. Oh, what is that? No, that must be seaweed. I like those little roasted seaweed snacks, and I was having some earlier today. And well, actually just a few minutes ago. And I had a little bit of snack on my lip there. In any case, the unexpected. What do you do? There's all kinds of different responses we could have. And maybe we have a myriad of responses, they kind of go from one into another. Like first we don't know how to respond. Or maybe first we respond with shock or anger or whatever. I mean, I've actually had those feelings where like I hear something or something, is shared with me, or I learned something, and then all of a sudden it's like I have this immediate response. And it's so good to just kind of take a look at how you're responding to the unexpected. Because, the unexpected is a part of life. There will always be that which we don't expect to occur. Always, always, So I was, I've been sharing my journey with you. And, at first I was kind of thinking this was going to be like me sharing my health journey with you, maybe choices that I was making concerning my food. Hey, yay! Bob says we can hear you. Yay! Maybe concerning my food or my diet or things that I was learning, and then I thought, wow, well, really, like the whole experience of really like restoring your health or really focusing on your well-being, on areas of your life. Well, for me, it's like just focusing on my body, on like my physical form, right? And so, as many of you know, I have recently done a ton of tests to find out exactly what my body is doing, like how it's responding, what it needs, what it's good in, what it's doing a really good job in. And so now, like all the information is in, right? So now the only thing that I have left to do is a bone density test. That's it. And that's just to see how dense my bones are. And, as I'm 62 years old. And so now that we have all this information, now it's time to employ a plan. And I'm learning so much. And I'm also very enthusiastic about my health journey. So, I'm doing my best to engage in healthy behaviors and habits to help me have a healthy lifestyle, not just like change the way that I am with my body for a little while, but actually have a healthy lifestyle. And so I've been going to these classes, these exercise classes, and I've been having fun and meeting people, and then I started to have this experience going on with my shoulder and my neck, and so I began to focus on that. And so this right here, this unexpected experience kind of took me over. And for the last few days, I have been hyper focused on what's going on here with my body. I've been in to see my chiropractor twice in the last 3 days. And the only reason I haven't seen him today is because he doesn't have office hours, although I don't need him today. I seem to be managing on my own. However, it's a lot. And so I can't, I'm coming into that real awareness of how important our caring for our body is. And when systems break down, then it's a lot. It's a lot of energy that has to be um, engaged at one time, right? So right now I'm having to put a lot of energy into this neck, and this actually it's happening down my whole spinal column. So interesting things. As I'm working on one aspect of my body and focusing over here, all of a sudden this random kind of thing happens. and, and I find myself having to cancel my classes because now I am going to float at the floating center, and now I'm going to go and see my chiropractor and have acupuncture and an adjustment done. And at the same time as all of this is happening and my body is behaving in um, very unusual ways, I'm paying attention and I'm learning. So I want to come over here and I'm going to check in on the chat for a minute and see who's here. Oh, I see Melody is here. Hello, hello. It's good to be here again. And of course, Lisa and Debbie and Bob. Thank you for being here, everyone. Um, you know, yeah. So this journey of dealing with the unexpected, and I went through like a moment today where I was angry. I was like, oh my God, because there are times when it feels overwhelming. You know, it's a lot. It's a lot. And I woke up this morning and my shoulder started hurting, um and then I just kind of got upset, and then I scheduled a float appointment, so I went and floated first thing this morning at 9 o'clock, and just immediately was in ultimate self-care for my body. So, but paying attention, and then also understanding that I'm in divine relationship with my body. And when my body is responding in such a way, or things are happening with my body, right? It's it's bringing my attention to this area in my body or here or whatever. When that's occurring, that is my body speaking to me. And I think it's important to pay attention to those messages and to kind of dive deeper into what is the body attempting to say? What is the body attempting to say to me now? Right? What is going on? Like I'm so tender in here, right here. Right. Now, my doctor also told me that we're we're kicking up a lot of stuff right now with all these tests and all this change in my diet, and then all these supplements that I'm taking and things that I'm using to help to activate certain processes within my own body. Um, we're kicking up, we're kicking some things up on the inside. So that could also be a part of what's contributing to this here, right? So I was told to tap on these. I'm going to tap on that. You can tap with me, right? Tap, tap right here. Right on your, like above your eyebrows. I'm not a tapping expert or anything, but I don't know. I feel comfort when I do this. Tap right here, right there, right on your cheekbone, like right there. Feel that? I say, I am beautiful. I am loved. I'm enough. I'm enough. I matter. I'm healthy. I'm strong. Yeah. Tap. Tap on that. Mm-hmm. Go back here. Yeah. Yeah, Melody. Taking care of yourself takes a lot of time. You know? How about this one underneath here? Can you do that one? Right? There's so much to do. Like even all the stuff that my chiropractor is telling me, like walking and swinging my arms and taking a hot shower and stretching my neck and doing restorative yoga and all these things, right? And tapping and yeah, so all these things. And it's a lot. And it can feel overwhelming. However, if you just, it's like there's an aspect or a moment when you just surrender to what is. And you just like, it just is what it is. And you release your attachment to it, which is sometimes so hard, you know. But it just is what it is. You can release your attachment to it. You can let go. And what you'll find is like if your response was one of anger, it'll just kind of dissipate. It'll just kind of dissipate. And then look at it and ask yourself, what is it that I can learn from this experience? Like, what is it that I can learn? Right? Where is it? What is it that my body is attempting to tell me? How can I listen to my body more? How can I be in relationship with my body in a better way? Right? It's a great opportunity. I wrote down some notes after my float this morning. It says I am out of relationship with my body. If like how my body is like, well, I would just say like screaming with this pain, right? It's kind of like getting my attention. If it were a child that were doing it, what would my response be? I would comfort. I would, right? And so then why would that not be my response to my own body? Like when I'm in that much pain and my body is screaming, can my response be, oh, How can I love you and support you right now? I can, I'm here for you. Tell me what's going on. How can I help? What is it that I need to know? Rather than being angry and frustrated. And this is truly a message for me because I was angry and frustrated today. I was just like, oh my gosh, I'm just now starting to exercise and go to these classes and do all these things. And then this happens, right? The unexpected. So it's brought in a whole different level of self care. I'm not in classes, but am I focused on my body? You bet I am. Am I doing things for my body? You bet I am. Right? Am I paying attention and am I monitoring? You bet I am. Am I learning? Yes. So, how do we deal with the unexpected? We surrender and accept what is. Right? That's the easiest way. That's the way that we move through it in ease and grace. There's many other ways that you can choose to deal with the unexpected. Right. But if you want to embrace the way that's going to allow for the most growth and for the most freedom and spiritual expansion, then surrendering to the unexpected and just, allowing yourself to be a student of the events that are happening, So that's what I've got to say today. Yeah, it's a journey. Right now, I'm doing pretty good. I'm halfway through the weekend, right? I'm in very deep relationship with my body right now, with my back, because it's going all the way down my spinal column. So, stretching and all that stuff is extremely good for me. So I'm doing a lot of that, which feels good to my body. So I'm learning new things. Anyhow, let's see what's in here in the chat. Let's see. Yeah. Yeah. Yay. Okay. Yeah. I see my chiropractor for my neck and my back. Yeah. Yep. Debbie, me too. I see him for all kinds of stuff. He's kind of like my doctor, my physician. I see him for everything. I really like him a lot. Let's see. Right, Melody, learning so much, so much. Caring for yourself does take time, right? Unexpected things kind of take more time, more an intense time. Did you like the tapping? I like tapping too. Floating is awesome. I've had a really great experience with floating lately because when I'm in the float tank, and even today I went into one of the pods, and usually I don't. The last time I was in a pod, I got kind of claustrophobic, so I didn't want to be in pods anymore. So I haven't been in a pod in like 5 years, and that was the only thing that they had open today. And I was desperate. So I went and I scheduled to be in a pod and I was fine. I was fine. I didn't have any reaction to it at all. It was like all in my head. So, but I floated today, and the last 2 days that I floated, because that really does help all that magnesium. The last 2 days that I floated, I've had the most amazing sessions in the float tank. Most amazing, like messages, I get information, I'm guided. There's so many things that happen for me when I'm floating because you're just like suspended in time and space. You're just like there's no weight anywhere. I love floating. If you haven't floated, float. You'll love it. It's such a great experience. It's a great meditation. It's a great relaxation. Um, yeah, it feels really good. It feels really good. Yeah. Yeah, Debbie, floating is great. No, don't be afraid of the pods. Just, I thought that like that I had like this moment where I was like, oh my gosh, I sucked all the air out of this pod. So I started panicking, thinking that I was gonna suffocate. Anyhow, they laughed. They said, "Oh, it's and I'm laughing too." But it was like, no. So yeah, I was in the pod today. It was fine. I had no problem. No problem. Haven't done a a float before, do, and they're really great. They're really great. Hey, Lightning Lotus, you finally made a live. Good to see you here. So fantastic. Let's see here. It's good for you to be here. So happy that you're here. All right. Well, you don't know. Floating is getting pretty popular these days. Well, try it, Melody. I think you'll like it. Yeah, you can float in the river. There's something that they put this salt in this water, and so it has a lot of magnesium in it. So it's like so good for your muscles. It does the whole thing to your body. Yeah, it's really, 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 really interesting. So, so if you've got an opportunity to float anywhere around you, I would say go do it. It's good. It's good stuff. You'll love it. And yeah, dealing with the unexpected. Think about how you want to respond to it. Yeah. And there have been times when I haven't responded too gracefully to, to situations or occurrences or whatever, you know. And uh, looking back at that, I caused my own self, a lot of stress, right? And just whatever, being upset or not accepting or being in resistance to, or it's so much easier when you're just like, okay, all righty then. Because you know what? Here's the thing: you don't know how it's going to turn out. You don't know. You have no idea. You can't even guess. You cannot even guess. So don't even try. So dealing with the unexpected. Um, yep. So here's where I'm at. I'm just kind of like focused on my body. I'm still doing the intermittent fasting. However, my main focus right now is what's going on with my back and what's happening with my body right now because it's demanding my attention. All right. So that's what I've got for you tonight. I hope that you guys are having an awesome weekend and thank you for being here Saturday night. It's good to see all you guys. And I'll look forward to sharing more with you tomorrow. I'll give you another update, see how I'm dealing with this. I've kind of been employing some new ideas as it feels like it wants to act up or it wants to like start, because right now, see, what the problem that I'm having in my back is like my muscles are constricting like this. They're getting really, really tight. And when they do, it pulls on like all of my ligaments and stuff. So it has caused this arm to be in a lot of pain, a lot of pain. So now when I feel that happening, there are some things that I can do to immediately alleviate that. So I'm just in service to myself, just loving myself the best way that I can, being kind and gentle to myself, asking myself, what do I need? When I was sitting in the sauna today, I was just being in great, deep appreciation. That's another thing that came to me, dealing with the unexpected. Gratitude, gratitude, gratitude. I'm so thankful for my body. I'm so thankful for my body and my body's ability to be able to communicate with me, my body's ability to restore health and to heal itself, the wisdom, the divine intelligence of my body. I'm so grateful for my body. These are the things I was saying in the infrared sauna, and just having such deep gratitude, for the strength and the wisdom that is my body. And then, like, how can you love your body more? So just loving yourself more. What do you need? What does your body need? What are you saying? What is your body saying to you? Because the reality of it is that we have these bodies. Yes, we're these dynamic, multidimensional beings. Yes, 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 yes. And we have these corporeal bodies in this 3D density that require things, and the things that they require change over time. So it's important that we pay attention to how our body is communicating with us. Something that I haven't done really, really like awesome in my lifespan. However, I'm getting better every day, loving myself more, being more attentive to my needs every day, right? And so I hope that this is helpful to all of you. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you, everyone. Have a wonderful night. I'll see you again tomorrow. I love you. Bye.